Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison, and a lot of people want to know if she's going to turn in powerful people. And I know you've talked in the past about Prince Andrew, and you've criticized Bill Clinton's behavior. I'm wondering, do you feel that she's going to turn in powerful men? How do you see that working out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well. Whatever it is, I don't know the situation with Prince Andrew. Just don't know, not aware of it.
That was President Donald Trump, the president of the United States in 2020, wishing Ghislaine Maxwell, a serial pedophile groomer and rapist, well. And now it turns out, Cenk, that her lawyer believes that she's got a pretty good chance at a pardon.
Yeah, one of the reasons she does is because of the quotes we're going to give you from Trump himself. That's just the tip of the iceberg, what you saw there. I think there's an excellent chance he's going to pardon her. You'll see why.
So recently, her attorney, David Oscar Marcus, had an interview with Politico, and he tried to, clear her name, downplay her wrongdoing, saying, I think she's a scapegoat. She would never have been prosecuted had Jeffrey Epstein not committed suicide or whatever, however he died. She was the one who recruited underage girls to be raped, and she also participated in some of the rape. What are you talking about? But okay, he's the lawyer, so I guess the lawyer is supposed to do what lawyers do. They lie on behalf of their clients. And that there's a good chance, and for good reason, that she would get a pardon. Now, why? Why would she get a pardon? Good reason is an interesting choice of words there. So as an acolyte of Epstein's colleague, Alan Dershowitz, Marcus maintains that the DOJ cast too wide a net when it came to prosecution. Listen, what Jeff Epstein did was terrible, and he should go to jail and the rest of it, no question about it, he said. This is Maxwell's attorney, previous statement, okay? The net has been cast way too wide, and there's a lot of innocent people being like Alan being caught up in it. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if Alan Dershowitz is actually innocent. He hasn't been convicted of anything, but the Epstein files that we have access to seem pretty damning for Dershowitz. Now, Trump said that he has not thought about it or ruled it out, meaning like giving her a pardon. The fact that he's been so vague about it makes you think he's considering it. And while Marcus is optimistic about a pardon, he says that right now might not be the best time to pursue it aggressively, since people are still kind of focused on the Epstein files. Let that focus die down a little bit, and then Maxwell will have a better chance at a pardon. Maxwell obviously wants clemency. There's no secret about that. I don't think now is the best time to do it with everything going on. We're not on a full court press right now. Cenk.
Yeah, so the net was way too wide. We literally prosecuted no one.
Yeah.
Other than Epstein was gonna get prosecuted, but then somebody murdered him in jail, so he didn't even get prosecuted. Ghislaine Maxwell is literally the only person who's been arrested otherwise and convicted. And now you're saying we shouldn't even do Ghislaine Maxwell. So how could it be any narrower? It literally is impossible for it to be narrower than that. So, but yet it's never enough for the Epstein class. No, you have to let every guilty person go, and the real problem is the victims. Okay, so now, why did I say that I think Trump's gonna pardon her? So let me give you some of the quotes he said about her. You saw the one on the video, now here's others. When asked about whether he was gonna pardon her, he said, I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought about.
Right.
Wait, if you didn't think about it, why are you telling us that you can do it?
Right.
I mean, as I said earlier in the show, if they asked him about a Venezuelan gang member, he wouldn't say, I can do it. He would say, why? No, of course I'm not gonna give a pardon to that person. But here he's obviously thinking about it. More quotes. When asked again about the pardon, he said in October that he'd have to, quote, take a look at her case. What do you have to take a look at? Like, she's one of the worst child molesters and groomers in American history. What do you have to look at? So he's obviously considering, there's no question. Last one, he says that after that was rejected by the Supreme Court, he said, well, I wouldn't consider, regarding the pardon, I wouldn't consider it or not consider it.
Weird, it's
He's
so
definitely gonna
creepy.
pardon her. And if he's gonna pardon her, you know why? Because they have blackmail on him. It's not complicated. Right before I launched TYT, the doubt was real. What if nobody watches? What if it doesn't work out? I got past those initial hurdles, but when we launched our Shop TYT store, the doubts came back. What if people don't like the designs? What if nobody buys anything? Making those leaps of faith was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And it helps when you've got a partner like Shopify on your side. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from big names to brands just getting started. You get hundreds of ready-to-use templates to build a beautiful online store that matches your style. They make it easy to change your online store so you can feature new designs. And Shopify's AI tools write product descriptions, headlines, and even enhance your photos. Plus, their purple Shop Pay button, it has the best converting checkout on the planet. Fewer cart abandonments mean more sales for you. Everything from inventory to shipping to returns, all in one place. It's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/TYT. Go to shopify.com/TYT. That's shopify.com/TYT. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.